what's the best way I can describe it? I guess I've been definitely doing more deathmatch, but it's more of like I don't know if it's just me, but I don't feel super comfortable practicing with Echo in deathmatch specifically, like try hard deathmatch.
Yep.
It's like it's hard for me to really engage anything before dying instantly. I don't know if that's just a positioning thing or if it's just like I don't know, it feels like it's easier for me to engage with like Hanzo or Genji without instantly getting picked off by somebody else. It's just I don't know. It's just I can't really explain it. Maybe it's just I need to get better at it type thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I mean, I would say it's definitely not like Echo's not gonna be like the greatest deathmatch character ever in terms of like feel for sure.
like outside of that though, it's been good.
Okay,
No
good,
problems.
good, 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 good. Anything from the forum crucial? I mean, obviously it's not our first rodeo, so it's really your
Oh yeah.
call. Anything from the forum you feel like worth going over?
Um actually don't have the forum pulled up specifically, but
Yeah, I've got it on my end. I'm not sure if you remember anything here. Want to develop the confidence and mentality needed for a DPS player. Looking at more
it came back.
Echo. Playing around 3 hours per day.
The confidence thing is actually kind of interesting. Because I think back during Christmas I might have messaged you about how I couldn't figure out like the whole schedule thing to where I felt really like horribly inconsistent, like on my work days versus my off
Yeah,
days and all this other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I
yeah,
figured this out. It's honestly this really was none of that. It was more of the lines of like I had really really shaky confidence to where like if I end up beating myself up a lot if I'm not performing well and it just destroys my performance like really
yeah.
bad. So when I kind of looked into it and I said, what if I just go? I'm going to go into the game. If I play good, great. If I don't, I'm going to say, okay, maybe I can work on fixing this particular problem. But the weird thing about that is, as soon as I said that in my head, it just went away immediately.
Well, there
Like,
you go.
I don't know why. It's just like I dropped down to like I was almost silver, and as soon as I kind of fixed that problem, like I shot up to like plat 3. Like
Nice, dude.
it was the thing that
Nice,
was holding me back, really.
nice,
So
nice. Good, good. That's why it's like, man, like I cannot tell you. I'm gonna be a little bit of a pity party here, but how hard it is for me to have people like asking questions and things like that. And a lot of it is like I can give you some good advice, but a lot of it is like I just have to hope that you'll figure out, you know.
oh yeah,
Because it's like so I'm glad to hear that you're doing that because you coaching yourself is like that's where the real meat is, you know.
definitely. What else is there? I guess another thing. This might be pushing it, but I kind of want to add one more hero to my hero pool.
Sure, sure,
Even though that will kind of be forward, I'll be kind of pushing it, but I really do want to add Tracer to my hero pool,
sure,
which
sure.
is I've kind of considered it a lot, and I think that's probably fine, but I'm not really sure if you like
Um,
agree or disagree with that
I mean,
or
you definitely have a lot of high skill characters all in a big pool. You know, Genji, Tracer, Echo for sure,
yeah.
and then even Hanzo as well. I would say if that's something that you want to do, do it. Do it. What
Okay,
I will
okay.
say though is before you lock it in stone, play a week because you might be the last VOD review before everything changes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, true, true. Yeah,
So
that's
so
true.
so so keep it as like a soft goal for sure. For example, today I think my plan on stream is I'm gonna play literally one game on each character in quick play, and just to see surface level feelings. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great idea, actually.
And
Yeah, I
and
should
and
try
I,
that.
I might do something like that. Recommend something like that as well, just to see if like, hey, does this character still feel fun? You won't really be able to know from one game, but don't commit yourself mentality. Oh, I'm gonna commit to learn Tracer. Maybe she just feels terrible after this patch. I don't know. Maybe she
Yeah,
feels
that's
OP. I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah. Okay.
I guess the last overall thing was that this is gonna be kind of complicated.
Sure.
Um, is it worth learning how to predict and manipulate players at like a micro level? Okay, it sounds kind of weird because it's deeper than just you're on a position I don't want you on, so I get you off of that, or I force cooldowns. It's more like I want you to move from this spot, but I want you to move to this particular spot because I'll have advantage here, type thing.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Yeah.
like it's something I kind of tried a little bit to practice, and it was a lot more complicated than I ever thought. And I just dropped it for now, just to work
Yeah.
on other things that are
I,
easier.
like, for example, I'm assuming I'm understanding what you're saying correctly. Like, charging a punch is Doomfist to bait Ryan charge, then he ends up pinning into your backline on accident.
That's a good way. That's one way to look at it. I guess another way to look at it. Like imagine like Blizzard World defense. Like on the high ground, I typically stand on
Yeah.
like behind the echo, whatever. And let's say they're pushing through choke behind that like statue area.
Yeah.
I could just shoot from that high ground, top left, and just like maybe a support like Iliari or something. She just backs up behind the statue.
Yeah.
Or I could rotate down the stairs and
to the left
peek
side.
from that deeper angle, and then
Yeah.
now her only rotation is like forward into my team type thing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know
Yeah.
if that's really worth like really trying to learn or not.
I mean,
or,
to me, that's just taking more high risk, high reward off angles. At least
oh,
the
this
description.
is that simple.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because you just described the value of an off angle where you deny cover entirely.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
So
That's-
I would put it as more like just high risk, high reward angles. That's pretty much it.
Okay, that makes it a lot more simple.
Yeah.
'Cause trying to apply it in game was a lot harder based on how I was thinking about it. But yeah, that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
Outside of the general stuff, I think
I've seen some
that's it.
support stuff too. You were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about doing some support.
About that. The support thing, support's easily my best role. It's not even close, honestly.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I've been really kind of thinking about switching to support eventually. I don't really know when I want to do it. I know one of my friends is in like masters right now on support, and he's finally coming back and playing, and I can't really play with him yet. But I'm very confident if I just switch to support, I can get there very quick.
Sure.
It's like on console. Like even though I don't ever really practice support, my support rating is like way up there. Even
Yeah.
though I barely play it type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know when I want to do that though. That's like we were talking about maybe like doing and maybe possibly forming a team just for this. You know, we can just do a team for fun for the Overwatch World like
Yeah. The
Championship
OWCS
Series thing, just for
Yeah.
fun type thing.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't know. It's just if we decide to do that, I think it might be better for me to be on support just because how much like I can just see the game a lot better and everything on support.
Yeah.
But I don't really know when I want to do it. It's just a thought I had.
Just have some fun with it.
Okay. But outside of that, I think that's it.
Okay. Looking at Echo, or are we looking at something else?
Echo, and I did play a couple games of Tracer before I got into this call just in case.
Sure.
But it's definitely be an Echo focus thing. If we have time, we can maybe look at a little bit of Tracer.
Yeah, I mean, we probably will have some time. We'll see.
Okay. Then I'll have a code here. Funny enough, I kind of went on a tear these last the last session.
Yeah.
So I think like a lot of my games are pretty good overall. I'm sure there's
Good.
mistakes, but
Well, at least surface level good. Okay, let me get this here. Stream here. You excited or apprehensive about today, or a little bit of both?
a little bit of both. I don't know if my characters are gonna get nuked or if they're just gonna be fine or they're just gonna be just as good. It's just there's no way to really know.
I agree. All right, let me get this here and then here.
I have a hard time. Even though I end up playing well on this map, but I usually have a hard time on Colosseo until we get to the until we get past the middle. I feel
Yeah.
like the middle is like really hard for me to play. It's just
No, yeah,
I'm
it's-
forced to hard poke or something. I can't really take any blame.
It's not great. It's not great. It's either hard poke or hard flank. You can use bumping my thing here. You can utilize these a little bit here to where you can kind of fly up here and poke from up here. Yeah, and again, it gives you a little bit of a poke angle because you can literally sit right on this ledge, I believe. But yeah, I mean, it's not great. The good news is that you have a lot of poke, so you could just sit and just dump damage. And especially like looking at like what we're seeing here, there's really no reason for you not to be like up here spamming, or even up here spamming. You don't need to be this far away. Yeah, you don't need to be this far away.
I think that is a problem. I kind of when I see a comp that I know I'm supposed to poke, I like leverage it too much. A lot, like the range.
Right. But it's like you have your shift at that Sigma Moira or whatever pushes you. And it's just gonna be, you don't need to be that far away for any. Same thing here, right? I think you're
Yeah.
abusing the range just a little bit too far here. Because to be honest with you, there's no real benefit to being this far away when you could be this far away. Right? You'll hit slightly more shots, and crucially, you'll be able to get support from your team. And then the real important reason why this is bad is it's not like, I mean, you're shooting a Bastion, right? You're probably going to hit most of your shots anyway, no matter how close you are. The problem is that what positional adjustments are available to you right now?
Adjustment wise, I can't really do anything except just either go to the left or right into cover. Maybe go to cover and then fly up and just try to dive bomb from higher.
Maybe,
up.
right? But you see how you could do that so much easier here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right. And then even the ability to like, okay, I get pushed out, I can rotate off to this off angle here. Basically, I just don't want you playing so far away that you don't really have good rotations with your positioning. Even here, it's like you're missing a little healing. It just doesn't feel all that great. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. But even here, one thing to note here, once you're here, what's the easiest damage value you can get from this position right here? You know what I'm saying?
Bastion, he's the closest, definitely.
Yeah, Bastion, even just peeking this, I mean, yeah, this Mercy right here, I mean, this is crazy right here.
I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm just thinking about it. Maybe I'm fighting the Cash because I know he can duel me.
Yeah, true.
Range.
That's true. That's true. So think just keeping a little bit too much of a distance on the angles that you're taking, which is cutting down on your ability to actually put out pressure from those angles and rotate as well. Okay, rotate maybe right here with your Genji. That's fine too. And then here, where should you rotate to?
I want to say top right.
You could
probably be the best thing I'm thinking of, but I could go left and try to.
You could go left as well. You could go left as well. Here's what I want you to do. All right. This is something that I've been coaching a lot recently. I don't know why it keeps coming up in my sessions. Maybe I'm just paying more attention to it. I'm going to stop streaming and restart it. Give me a second.
All right.
All right. Click on my profile picture and tab over to Microsoft Paint. The best coaching tool. All right. You see all this?
Yep.
This is the enemy team. All right. This is your team. We'll just throw a couple of blue things here. All right. This is you. When you're here, the angles you take look like this, right? This is what you look like. And you're like, well, okay, what are you drawing, right? But the opposite is also true here. If you're here, these are what the angles that you look like as well. Does that make sense? You just kind of wrap around. Depending on the situation, you might go really deep or you might go shallow. It's just up to you, whatever you want to do, okay? Here's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to go here and then fly over here to this angle over here. Or vice versa.
Okay, that makes sense.
The reason why that is the case is number one is it takes a CD. All right. Usually it's going to take your flight to do that. All right. Sometimes it'll take your flight to do these two, but it's less likely. Number two, it's just going to deny cover because when you fly from here to here, this is where you're most vulnerable, right? Flying out in the open. And number three, this takes time. Rotating from this angle to this angle is quick. Rotating from this angle to this angle is not so quick. And so you need to be quick when you're rotating. Like the idea is that you just want to stay on the periphery. You want to stay on your surroundings. So what I want you to do, like as simple as you can here, I want you to picture, let me know when you're back in the stream.
Yep, I'm in.
I want you to picture what I just drew up. Here are your options for angles. You start here, you poke, drop, pop, drop, rotate here. You got me?
Yep, I see.
Your other option, you can probably see where I'm going with this, just like the drawing, is to sit here and with your tank, Genji on the off angle, poke, drop here, drop here. Those are your two options. Does that make sense?
Actually, yeah, it makes a lot of sense, especially if I can say flaw, then they look great.
That's it. And really what you do is you decide which one of those you want to do based off of what you see from the enemy team. Is there more vertical cover on right side or left side? I don't know. It's kind of tough, right? Do I want to be split from my Sigma or do I want to be split from my Genji with the Mercy pocket? I don't know. Do I want to get close to the caster or do I want to stay away from the caster and not even let me shoot him at all? Or him shoot me at all? I don't know. Honestly here, I think either one of these angles would work just fine. But what I'm concerned about is you're playing a little too far away and then right now, as this fight is shifted, your angle is actually no longer an angle at all. You see this?
Yep, that's true.
Look how far away you are. Look how deep. Now you're going to rotate now, but it's almost too late.
Yeah.
It's too late, right? Which is why he's there. You've missed your opportunity. If you've been there to quote unquote catch this guy right here, I mean, look, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
right? Or the opposite, right? Murdered the Sigma, murdered the Bastion. You got all this cover to play on this side, right? So, okay. And the good news is about that fundamental, when we're talking about taking angles, that is something that you can literally copy and paste into every single fight. Like right now. What are your rotation options? Let's pretend you didn't copy Bastion here. What are your rotation options here?
I could that's dangerous. This is actually tougher than I thought it would be, because
Would be.
I was thinking about rotating like to the right, but that's still crossed in the open type thing, right?
Well, it would be if you did it from here. But what if you had proactively done it from here?
Yeah, like, do I have time to do that? Like, I mean, I guess that's
You do
what I
if
was
you
thinking.
you do if you use flight.
Well, yeah, true.
Right here.
Yeah, you're right.
Flight, bam, and then all of a sudden you're right next to where you need to be. I understand.
Okay.
This isn't even that bad, to be clear here. But this would be one of those situations where you just kind of juggle here, and you would never ever fly out this way, right? Because that's just running right down the middle. You would try to either poke out this way or maybe even rotate back around this way. The idea is like without nice Nick grenade, wow. Is you want to stay on the perimeter, the border. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay in the border.
Yep.
You never want to be in the middle, almost ever. This is good copy. This is good.
Okay, that's good.
Pick an easy character and you just win the game, I think.
Yeah, like when it's like Reaper or Bastion, it's just the most obvious copy ever.
Yeah. Now, are you on the perimeter right now?
Not really. I don't.
Not really.
That snapshot, I don't like where I am at all. Actually,
I don't like where you are at all either. This would be where you could make a good argument. If you could shift up here, it might be all right. You could also sit here and you'd be all right. You could also sit here and you'd be all right. You know, you want to be on that perimeter. So you're like, oh, I'm flying out in the open. Yeah, it's because you're in the middle of nowhere. This is better because it's a deep angle, yes, but you're on the outside. You see that? You never ever want to be shot from the side. You never ever want to be shot. You want to be doing the shooting from the side.
No, I could have deeped in my angle again. I was just seeing. I could have just kept going right, maybe, if I had my fly.
But again, is this all right? Are you on the outside looking in?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I think overall it's good.
I think so too.
Feels far though.
Yeah, so it's a little far. It's a little far. But you're still doing decent damage. It's all right. And this is the mistake. See, but the thing, okay, so this is really important. Is the idea of what you're doing in terms of going kill the Bastion bad? No. But where would you do that if you wanted to do this? How would you do it?
I could go right side and cut off on the side with the wall.
That's it, right here. Again, because you see that's the perimeter, right? Look at what you do. Look at your blue circle. You see the problem?
Oh yeah, like I should just out of Cassidy probably.
Picture that in Microsoft Paint, right? That's right smack dab in the middle. So when you push, you're either going to swing this way and rotate this way so you could poke out the tank from the back away from the Cassidy. Or you're going to rotate right, like you said, and actually go for the Cassidy, the Bastion from this angle here. You should have died right there.
I agree.
And even though you didn't die, because you were under so much panic because you felt like you should have died, now your angle's terrible.
Okay.
Running it down mid is like an all-out quick cheat to get to the kill, but if you don't get it, you're cooked.
I think that is a problem. Now that you brought it up, is that I think I do cheat a lot on this character.
Well, but that's what cheating is. That's what we just drew in the Microsoft Paint, right? That's what cheating is. Cheating is cutting the steps of wrapping around and cutting straight down the middle. That's exactly what it is.
I don't know why I thought that beam. I should have, but it's what.
I mean, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah. All right. Start thinking rotation here. What do you see? What do you know? Okay, there's the shield there. Probably going to rotate right. Rotate right.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. And here, you don't even need to rush your copy here. You could keep rotating. You could keep rotating and keep spamming, keep rotating, keep spamming, keep rotating, keep spamming, and just do something absolutely brain dead. Shoot. Drop to the floor right in their back line and copy Bastion from there.
Because I feel like a lot of times, like I get like, I think my copies were somewhat okay this game, but a lot of times I don't feel like my copies, like, I don't know if it's like timing or something. I try to work on it, but it feels like I'm not really here's what picking out what the issue is.
Yeah, here's what I'm thinking. I don't want you necessarily to int, for your copy, but you do need like an extra level of aggression. This is not a very aggressive angle. This is you setting up on an aggressive angle. This doesn't demand a copy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the copy is saying that I can play a really aggressive position. I won't get punished for it. Is this a really aggressive position?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Really, no.
So why copy? Right? At this point, like you might as well just keep rotating to a much more aggressive position and use it as a second life.
I wonder if I'm swinging the like, because like originally when I was doing copy, I would like dive bomb the Bastion, just copy in their back line kind of thing.
Right.
But I would just get instantly killed a lot of times.
Right,
too,
because that's cheating. That's cheating.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see where. Okay.
Right. So
That
when we
makes
talk
sense.
about an aggressive angle, we want you on an angle on the outside. We want you like up here doing something like actually crazy aggressive, right? But in a position where you're not in the middle of the enemy team, dying instantly. You see what I'm saying? It's all coming full circle, right? Fine. Nice. Well, that's funny. Look at these stickies. Big brain.
It's all calculated. I knew exactly what I was doing.
Good play. All right. I like the skin too. It's a good skin.
It's like we've been stuck in this area I've been like for a while.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Cassidy.
I should have went as soon as you bladed, but
well, where would you go? Because this is a good question because you wanted to take this angle here on the perimeter, but then Bastion or Cassidy was marking you. So what are your options here? Because what you're about to do is not the solution. Look at what you do here. Kind of just playing right down the middle. No. Where should you go? It's fine to finish.
At the time, because where you snapshotted at, it was like a pocketed Bastion top right, and I didn't really. I mean, maybe I could have went top right and just played close to the wall where I can drop quickly. Because that Bastion was originally up here.
Yeah.
Because it didn't.
I mean, I think this is okay. Let's not overthink it. It's just a good question to always ask yourself. You know.
Like it feels bad. Yeah.
Yeah. This is good. Nice. Nicely done. That's good tracking right there. Nice. That's so satisfying, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I
they switch to Bastion all the time, but I just love this hitting full stickies on them.
Yeah, I think Bastion is really bad versus Echo. I think really, really bad versus Echo. I think Echo is a soft counter to Bastion.
Yeah, that's what I agree. That's what I think, too. It's just... I guess I just think hit scan.
Now, what do you think about this positioning here? You're at some point going to look for an angle. This is a really awkward spot. Where should you go?
I could, honestly, I could sneak into the right room.
You should.
As long as I have fly, too. It's just...
You should. Because you might fly here, but why is this bad?
Feels like cheating again.
It's cheating again, right? You're running it right down the middle. And the problem with cheating, as we always said, is it takes your CD and it takes your cover away. There it is. We knew that was coming.
Yeah.
And turns out, who are you vulnerable to at that same point in time? You don't even realize it. You see this?
Yeah, I think I'm cheating the exact same way as I did last time against the Bastion. It's the exact same situation, really.
Now, the good news is that you shoot him, so this might actually work out. That's a good copy. I actually think you didn't need a copy right away. Check this out. I think, okay, here's the thing. You should copy like this when you get more value out of the character that copying than you do with just the character that you are. I see this here, and I'm like, I just want to keep shooting him in the head with Echo for a little bit longer.
Okay, so I know why I copied. I'm kind of wondering what your opinion on it is.
Sure.
At the time, I was thinking I was gonna pretty much kill him, and that's the copy I wanted was him.
Oh,
so
I see what you're saying.
Maybe I can like get him really low copy into him and then kill him instantly.
I got what you're saying. Yeah. No. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me.
Okay.
That's all right. That's all right. Nice. Again, this is what happens when you play an easy character. Lesson learned. That ultimate is a little rough, but that's all right. That's all right.
I'm not a Bastion player.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's a bad beam.
That's okay. You canceled it, so she's still gonna die. Yeah, so the big thing there is that you just cheated. You went straight through the Cassidy to get to the Bastion when you could have just wrapped around the other angle instead. That way you would have been in a better position to kill the Bastion and kill the Cassidy and not die. Nice. Okay, now we just chill. Oh, she's back. Nice. Now, it's hard in this map. You know, there definitely aren't a lot of good periphery, high ground off angles for Echo here. You know, there's a lot of positions here where there isn't really a good solution. But that's at least what you got to know you're looking for. Like this right here is pretty good, right? You got to be careful with your cover with the Bastion for sure. But again, you see the periphery here. You see the perimeter. You see the border.
Okay. Yeah, see, that's good. I was wondering because I didn't really. It felt like I didn't really.
It's
like I didn't
high
really
risk.
have many options. Like at that point.
It's high risk for sure. But yeah, I don't think there are many options here either. I mean, what are your other angles that you could take?
None really. Like
yeah, I mean, this inner right room feels pretty crappy. You'd get spammed out really easy. You could sit here on main and just poke for 6 years. If you go over here, it might work if you had a mercy pocket, but they can poke you out even more. I think it's just okay. Now, as soon as it fails, you need to drop to cover again. Like here, you shift, you fly, you fail. Honestly, I think I drop in this room. Yeah, and then
I don't ever really think about that room, to be honest.
And then you could wrap back this way if you need to. Yeah, but that's just map experience. This is all right. And if you think about it, the reason why being on the outside is so important too is if they're gonna chase you and kill you, you want it to take effort. Look at the Bastion, look at the Zarya, look at the Moira, look at the Cassidy, right? If you just fly in the middle, it doesn't take any effort. So do you see how? Well, look at why the Mercy dies. Watch this. She's looking at the Cassidy, she's pocketing the Bastion, and then because you're on the off angle here, nobody's looking at the off angle here. And then the Hanzo gets the kill. And also look at the pressure from your Moira Brig potential right here. Look at that. Look at your Rams just totally on top of them, right? So it's like you made them chase you a little bit. Now that you commit 2 ultimates, so it's whatever. But yeah, that's the idea. Is you want to, at least if you're going to be on an angle, you want to make them chase you a little bit if they're going to get the kill.
Okay.
Good. Wow, nice. Stay on the outside. Fly up. Not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what would you do from here?
Take the high ground right there.
Take the high ground. Fly up.
I can even go after him. It's just going after him from there. It's just
exactly. And then you could even wrap around from here. Yeah, exactly. Always have cover. Never have your back to an enemy is the goal. Good. Going back in the angle here. Again, you notice that you're still on the outside. I would push here. I'd go for the copy here.
Actually, I don't know why I did that.
That's all right. Burner. Good. Nice. Blam. I just drop it all on her. Nice. We coaching Bastion or we coaching Echo?
I mean, he stays Bastion.
You're getting great copy value, so I'm not going to complain, you know. Mercy?
Oh, yeah.
Mercy? Okay, there you go. Stay on the outside. Poke. Good. Always on the outside, you notice this? Maybe a little too far away there, but that's all right. Good. Even here. You notice how you're coming in from the outside. You're not flying right through the middle. You're flying on the outside, sneaky, gonna land here. This is good.
Okay, good.
The damage reduction is crazy from that Malga cooldown. Yeah.
I was kind of afraid of that one.
This is super risky. Do you see how risky this is? But again, why have you been here so long? Where have you been positioned?
Yeah, like out there periphery, on
the periphery with cover. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is actually almost winnable. Good disengage. Notice that you disengage immediately to the outside of the opposite side. This is good. You might even live this. Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't get to pick. Good. That's okay. You played this fight well. You played this fight really well. The fact that it was even close, despite what they threw at you, is crazy. And you guys were down one.
C9, I think. I think they might see on the card. I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Okay. Well, we have a pretty good idea of what we're looking for here. Let's keep going. So, what are you seeing so far?
Um, first off is like that Microsoft Paint chart is really coming to mind because I see that a lot. Where I just need to. It's kind of like just take the angle that if I'm on an off angle already, I don't have to rotate to the other side. I can just use that off angle.
Deepen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Deepen.
deepen it. There you go. That's the word. Deepen that off angle. Especially if I don't have to use fly to do it.
Yep. Yeah.
What else? Also, I guess another thing is don't play so far back.
Yeah.
Especially if there's cover, I can get closer, but just not. I don't know.
That was an
that's the
odd
best.
one. That really only happened that first fight. So maybe that was just a misunderstanding of that map or what something. I'm
That
honestly
could
not too
be
sure.
what it was. I always have a hard time on that part of the map, honestly, of Calcio. Honestly didn't think this one was gonna go that quick. I do have another. Hold on, I need to pull it
Good.
up though.
Let's do
I
it
do have
up.
another echo code we can do. We gotta pull up the game though. Let's see. I should have went ahead and wrote this one down. I thought that it was gonna take a little bit longer. I guess it's push. I should have known.
No, the good news is that I think a lot of the other things that you were doing were like relatively okay. I think obviously mechanics could always be better, but when and how you were using stickies was pretty simple. To be fair, it wasn't exactly a super hard matchup. You were just basically tormenting the Bastion the entire game.
Oh yeah.
But I
True.
think that the periphery positioning, and I think crucially the copy would be the only other detail I'd throw in there as well. We'll keep an eye on those copies.
Okay. I'm kind of glad that we're gonna do another code of echo because I still don't like it. Just happened to work out. That
Yeah.
it was a Bastion I can copy and stuff, but
Sure.
I have a feeling that this game's copies won't be as good because I don't really remember what happened this game, but I know I was on echo. So
Got it. All right. Any questions so far?
Not really. I think we answered a good chunk of them. Like,
Okay.
the only thing I'm kind of iffy about is just I'm really concerned about my copy usage. It just that
Yeah.
game I think it was an anomaly to be honest.
Sure. All right, we'll take a look. So knowing periphery, short off angles, all that kind of stuff, where should you be thinking about?
Rotating left.
Yep.
I guess I can just. The one
Get
thing
up
I was
here.
thinking about too, I can get better at timing my. It's kind of hard to time engages. It feels like with Echo because since I'm so flexible, where I can just poke all the time and stuff like that. Because it feels like I don't really have to time as much on like Hanzo because how much I can. Okay, I mean I guess that worked. I think I was trying to time here actually, not because I think I'm AFK. I think I was
Yeah,
trying to
no.
time.
I think you are too. You know, you see your Ryan Ramsart trading here. Only thing I would do here is just drop like a rock. Like, to be honest with you, once I'm here, I think you should already be dropping.
Okay.
Just let the flight go, you know, and just get reset, get your cooldowns back, do it again. Because once you're here,
Yeah,
No.
it's free. It's free shots, right? It's not hard to
Yeah.
hit. I end up winning that fight, but
yeah, I mean, it was good. It was a good play from you overall. It was well timed. Good. Obviously, you should have hit more stickies. But besides that, it was all right. Juicy. Good. And see, this is what you can do with Echo. Here's what I want you to think. Get on that periphery angle, poke, 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 poke. Obviously, you can't really get close right now because people are just moving card. You get poked out, so you shift out or you disengage, and then what do you go back and do in the meantime?
just keep shooting. Might as well just shoot the tank. The closest
Just
target,
shoot the tank. Shoot the tank, right? Get your CDs back, get your health back. Now, where do you go?
You going back to where I was. That's what I
Back to
was doing.
left, or you could go right.
Oh yeah.
Take your periphery.
Definitely
I think
left.
left has actually been abandoned here, so left might be really good too. But yeah, just go back. Yeah, there you go. And obviously, wait for your team a little bit here, so it sounds like you're doing that. This is just a poor use of your stickies given what's going to be available in just a few seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is fine, but you know that you're going to keep rotating here. And you see this?
Oh yeah.
And you
Oh
see
yeah.
this, you know what I'm saying? I think like it's not bad to use your stickies at range. It's just bad to use your stickies at range when there's something going to be happening in the next 2 seconds. Especially when you're actively taking a poke trade with an Ashe at that range, right? You don't want to do that. Where do you want to be right now instead?
Sure. Just that wall to my left.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
avoid
good.
that Ashe. Avoid that Ashe. Keep rotating around. Like don't poke her from this range if you have a choice. Because here it's like now you don't really have a choice. You have to poke her or avoid her entirely. Maybe rotate right instead, right?
Oh, that position, she couldn't just get up there that easy.
Right, exactly. But she gave that up, and you then let her take it back again. Good. Probably would have rotated right a little bit sooner once the Ashe took high ground. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Okay.
So in other words, when she goes up here, and you're just sitting here poking her from here, instead, just give up, go over here instead. Because that's now freer.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you missed something. Okay, that makes sense.
No, yeah.
Oh, this was.
I like this. I like this. This is good.
The problem is, I think I choked. Yeah.
But it still does its job. That's a shaky shift. Okay, so let's talk about this. So yeah, you choke this here. Here's what I would say. Here's why you choke. You do your animation cancel. Don't do your animation cancel when they don't see you. What's more important, landing all your stickies or hitting the shot into the squishy?
Okay. That makes sense. I was thinking about. I guess.
The other reason is it gives them like a tenth of a second faster to react. You know what I'm saying? Where they can technically move around right there. Don't do that. Just full sticky immediately.
Because when you said that, like animation cancel, I didn't even realize I did it. I guess I just do it so much, it just didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good cancel. It's a good animation cancel a lot of the time, but here it's just more about like she's dead, regardless of whether you get the shot there or not. You go. What you would do is you go your stickies, then animation cancel your beam. You'd shoot beam, right? You'd shoot beam or shoot beam or whatever. And then here, what should you do now?
What? I'll disengage. I should
disengage. Don't chase this. Yeah, don't chase this. She's out. This has happened before. Like you go for the kill and she's out. Just hold here. Just sit here. Make them push you.
And the copy. That's not even like I wanted to copy the Bastion here.
I mean, it's all right. It's all right. This is still going to be massive value off of the copy. See, like look at that. How many people did you get focusing on you down there, and you're going to cap?
Oh, Ashe is not okay. No,
I'm watching it. Wait, how long does Bob last? Yo, Bob, you got some Bob going on here for a whole 2 seconds. All right. So, play idea, excellent. Execution, almost bad in every single way, shape, and form. But you know what? I love the idea of the play. It's good. The crucial thing there, the reason why I want to lampoon on that execution is not just the sticky thing. But once you've already set up on an angle and gone for your dive bomb, and you mess it up, or they outplay it, or they counterplay, or something like that, don't keep chasing. I don't care unless she's literally 1 HP, and even then, I'm not even sure if it's worth it. It's the same thing that happened on first point. Remember that when you flew up and you threw your stickies and beam or whatever, and you got your kill, or you didn't quite get your kill, just drop. You did your job. You did your job. You distracted your 4 CDs. You're going to be able to do it again, maybe get a kill. Don't keep forcing it. You know.
Probably is a habit. Yeah, that's the mouse thing. Don't worry about it. Like,
yeah. All right, man. You and your Bastion luck. I don't know.
There's Bastions all the time when I play. It's crazy. I don't know why.
Angle here's pretty good.
I should feel like maybe. Never mind. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should deepen this or not. Well, now I don't for sure. But
here's what I would do. I would remember treat yourself like a dive character. Drop, sticky, fly back out.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You know? Not a hard commit. It's just going for a cycle. Good idea. Okay, yeah. I just don't think you got enough done from that angle.
That's fair.
Yeah. Now, notice that one thing has not been a problem this VOD. Your periphery.
Oh,
You notice you've done it. You've done a pretty good. It feels like your risks have been mostly managed. Like you've always kind of been on the outside looking in. So that's good. Good. Case in point, right? Case in point. Got a little cover here. Great angle. You see that? I mean, obviously you guys blew 3 ultimates, so that definitely helps.
true,
But the angle itself is really good.
I wonder if it was. I mean, I guess it might work out, but because I wonder if that position was too. Because I know I had copy. I don't know if that position was worth it because I knew I had copy. Is it too aggressive?
Were you on the periphery?
I mean, kinda. Maybe I engaged too early.
Yeah, I think you engaged a little too early here, frankly. But besides that, you were on the periphery. You were on an angle. You copied a good target to live. I mean, this is gonna. Yeah, that's a fight winner right there.
Okay.
Cause some suffering. Let's go. Yeah, yours is
Actually,
better.
I don't think we win this fight. I don't think we do.
Surely you do. Surely.
I can't remember.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think we win this
Disaster.
fight.
Yeah. I think the only thing would be the question would be the timing of when you go for this here. So what you could do here is hide, let them come out just a little bit. Let them come out. Let them come out right about here. Then just murder the Ana with just your kit. Copy the Ramatra. Go kill the Genji Moira and so on.
Okay.
And then obviously hit 1 or 2 punches would be nice.
Yeah.
Echo problems. Playing the characters that you don't play. But again, you notice how that felt like a lot better because you were on the outside. You know, you started on an aggressive angle. That was good. We just need to find the balance between starting on an aggressive angle on the outside and then actually timing that entire engage correctly.
Okay. I am wondering if I time my engages
Yeah.
somewhat correctly.
Good. Ooh. Don't cheat.
Yep.
You got to get rid of this Genji first. You got to get rid of this Genji first. Force this Genji out, and then you'll take this angle. This angle's going to feel a lot better.
I see. Yeah, because I have a lot of downtime because I did that.
Mm-hmm. And you're still kind of stuck in the middle here. You're still kind of floating in the void. Now, you did get to the outside here, which is good. But it felt awkward. Yep, stay on the outside, just poke. Oh my days, that dragon. I can't see anything.
Yeah, I couldn't see it either. I'm not sure why I didn't focus being the Genji there.
That's
now that I'm seeing it.
Yeah, just a little bit of tunnel vision. Good. All right, let's see it. Well timed, well angled, periphery. Good copy target. They're going to be Bastion. He's just pushed up super far forward. You can kill him. Yeah. And then now take this angle and keep rapping, right? Keep rapping. Because now your team is actually look at your team is hard flanking, right? So like you could just say
yeah.
Yeah, so you already are on the outside. Go.
I realized that kind of late.
That's okay. I gotta talk about those stickies, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's another one of those situations. First off, the stickies are goofy here. But don't rush your copy until you actually feel the pressure. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, because this, like, you could have shot another shot or two before you gone, and then that would have given you the information that you needed to know that. Oh my goodness gracious! You just got slingshot. Wait, I thought you were going down the pit.
If I would have did that, then I would have known that I didn't have to copy that. Okay.
Cheat, careful. Wrap right or wrap left.
I don't think I wrap left the entire game, to be honest. Like hard left. I think I might stay here, but I don't ever full wrap left.
Yeah. See, now versus their comp, you could sit here and poke from this left angle really, really, really well, right? Because there's nothing that's going to be poking you out as much.
I think my full place.
This is all right, too. This is all right. Get him out. He's out. All right. Keep wrapping. Yep. That's all right. This is okay. You're staying on the periphery. I just think that the left side would have been a little bit easier for the spam value you needed to get.
Cheating. Yeah, I'm starting to see it now. Like the cheating is that I flew right over the team there. probably not gonna get disappointed. I think that's a lot of the
Yeah,
reason.
I think that's it. I think the cheating, but also I think you have to ask yourself. Remember, there's two options, right? Deep and right or deep and left. Remember the paint? You could choose whatever you want. Sometimes it doesn't matter which one you choose. You choose whatever one you want. Sometimes it does matter that you choose correctly, and I think this is one of those situations where you chose incorrectly.
Because I'm deeping in right, but I keep using fly to deep and right. I could
deep and right, and then you go up and you're like, I'm gonna fly, and then you're like, oh, there's nothing to dive bomb. Shoot, I need to go back. Whereas you could have been sitting here with your mouse 1 taped down right here, just spam on this angle. So this is one of the times where you actually were on. You weren't. I don't think you were cheating too much. I think this was okay. Problem is I just don't like the angle that you had. This is a little bit of cheating for sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when I said that. It was this fly right here.
Yeah. But I want you to kind of approach from an angle. That was a nice shot there. But yeah. Okay. Any questions?
I don't think so.
So it's 2 questions. Really just 2 things. Number 1, are you on an angle on a periphery on the outside? No cheating. Number 2, is the angle that you're taking makes sense? Is it good or is it bad? If you can answer those questions, then you're probably going to have a pretty good position.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. That makes sense.
Let's keep going here.
Think of.
Single seems okay.
It's kind of weird. It's like it feels like I'm not really sure if I should be poking Hanzo or not. Like at long range.
Yeah, I mean, if he's distracted, it's all right. It's all right.
Feels like I'm not really. Well, maybe.
I think maybe you go for that. Actually, he's pretty low.
I was thinking about it.
I might go for it now. Do it. No, don't. You can't. This is cheating. Watch this. This is not cheating because you're assaulting him from the angle. But watch your red circle. Now it's cheating. You see it?
Yeah, I see. Because I could have, especially like I probably had better cover if I failed to kill him on that right side.
Yeah.
If I would have.
I think you just stay on him. You know what I'm saying? You had him. I believe in you. You had him. You had your stickies. You had him chunked down just a little bit. I mean, look at that. 150 HP. You still had your cooldowns. Finish the kill. And then stay on this angle and continue to pressure them from here. Right? Instead, you go for the life weaver. You bail on that Hanzo, and that is really silly. You committed on that Hanzo, and it was fine. I really think that commit was fine. You had your CDs. You had a little bit of cover. It was fine. Just don't then turn your back on the Hanzo. Right? Does that make sense?
That makes sense. I wonder if I just felt super uncomfortable trying to shoot straight down. I don't know. I'm trying.
I mean, how do you think he feels shooting straight up?
Yeah, right? Actually, yeah. That's very true.
So, and for you, especially with your stickies, you don't even have to hit all your stickies. They got splashed. Just throw them on the floor. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going here. Yep. It's fine. I would be careful with these fishing for these crazy long stickies when you're about to actually take an engagement here pretty soon. Like I look at this here and I'm like, oh man, I wish I had stickies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't.
This keeps happening.
I really didn't expect that Zarya to appear right there. That scared me.
Yeah. Yep, this is good. Again, you notice how you're always on the outside here. This is good. Good. Scary. That's all right. Ooh, that is a combo.
They should have just lucked out on that one.
That's all right. That's all right. It was good. Yeah, I think your positioning this fight was quite good. Quite good. The only complaint there was just obviously losing track of where the enemy team was, and then kind of throwing your stickies and then going, oh shoot, they're right here. You could maybe go for a play here. Yeah, do it. This is where you got to get that dive character copy mindset. What should you do right here?
I should probably, since I have copy, I can just let go of fly and just hard dive them. Like,
just drop,
like a rock.
cancel your flight right now. Drop, wham. You use your stickies and go through the floor. No, use your sticky. Wait, there's water under here. Do you see that?
I did not notice that before. Yeah, I can see that.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild. I didn't know that. Anyway,
little-
but yeah, you use you drop like a rock, you use your beam, and then if you have to copy him or copy the BAP or whatever else, that's fine. But this guy should die 10 times over. This is way too sloppy. If you if you know you're gonna be dive bombing somebody because either they're gonna push into you or you're gonna have your copy or whatever, do not use your stickies like this. It makes it so much harder when you could just drop like a rock and just finish them off.
But then I already know it doesn't end well either. Like
No. I mean, you're not. It's not going to. He's going to get all the resources in the world. You missed your chance. You know, you could have clutched this fight. I think that Hanzo dies for sure. I think you probably would have panic copied Genji there. Maybe gotten another kill. Then just gotten a 7K blade, killed everybody, and then
let's see.
cheating.
Yep. I seen it as soon as I saw it.
It's just the difference between this position here and where would not be cheating.
I didn't even I could have just took the right angle and not even use fly.
Just use the turret, right? Just sit here.
Yeah.
Just it's just a matter of like, you'll notice that cheating is just consistently when I'm looking for an engage and I don't have cover. That's probably cheating 9 times out of 10.
That's all I'm seeing it too, really.
That's all I'm seeing, right? Because the idea of what you're doing here isn't bad necessarily. Going for backline, going for squishies, but it's where you're doing it. That's just disastrous. Ooh, nice. Now fight him, get him out. Get him out. Yes, get him out.
I didn't realize I am
awesome,
using stickies at too long of ranges consistently.
You really are. It's like one of these times where it's like, you just shoot him a little bit, see what he does, then use the stickies. I want you to be a little bit more patient here. This is actually just a crazy shot from their Hanzo. I mean, that look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's I don't even think what you did was bad. It's all right. That's insane. That's like a pixel right there. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. That was a very good lesson, she says. Oh, maybe. You're killing me with the stickies. Because you know you're going in. We're getting in. We're going. Like 3, 2, 1. Even stickies now would mean more, or just the fact. And also, okay, let's talk positioning too. Where should you go here?
Like land on high ground. There's no reason to drop there at all.
Right, and then from here?
Rotate. Well, based on what I know now, maybe rotate just a little bit to the left. There's a wall there.
You could poke here. Also, I mean, you see what you see here, right? You could see through. You got a sonic arrow going on, right? So what would you do here?
I could just rotate where the Ryan is.
Yeah, do this. Stay on the periphery. Stay on the outside. Set up your staging. Let's go. Not here. Take an angle. There you go. Good. Careful. Good. Then go low. If you get low, go back and poke tank. Good. Nice. I mean, that was. I think you were gonna get that kill. So you're all right. Yeah. You're all right.
For some reason, I didn't expect him. I don't know why. Like I can hear him. Like I don't know.
Oh, you are a whole mess of cheating now.
Yeah.
This is hard. They have made it harder for you by taking a split, right? So you're the right and left. So what are your positional options here?
I could. It is actually kind of hard. Maybe rotate to the right and get on top of that like pipe over there.
This is perfect.
And
yeah, perfect. Yeah. What is another one? Give me yourself another option.
I have like an option in my head was maybe rotate to the left and kind of drop and play that corner there, like
here,
like right there.
Yeah,
kind of afraid of that range.
I would be afraid of it too. But the funny thing is that actually makes a lot more sense than what you're doing right now.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's high risk, high reward, but this is just like medium risk, low reward. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I think either somewhere here or here is probably your safest bet, best angle. Again, stand on the outside. You got cover. And then now you're cheating because you're running right directly into them. Again, no cover. And also with people behind you who could shoot you. You
Like
should
I
probably
felt
die
like
there. Yeah, I was gonna say
yeah,
you should probably die there.
like based on my like body language, I feel like I didn't really know what to do.
Well, that's
Honestly,
yeah, that's it. You know, it's like these are gonna be this is not an easy technique to apply. Um, but it's something that if you keep cracking at over and over again, okay, where are they? Where should I take my angle? Stay on the outside. No cheating. Don't just run right through the back line. Try to wrap around, wrap around, wrap around. It's kind of what you're looking at. Angle, wrap around, angle, wrap around. You'll get better at it and better at it. It's going to be one of those things that it's going to be worth hitting your head at over and over and over again because it's always going to be relevant. No matter what changes today, no matter when anything changes, you know, like you're going to still need to be able to do these things over and over and over again. Okay. Okay. Mess. Okay. Okay. All right, we're here now.
yeah, I guess it's fun.
Yeah. Yep. This is fine. A little awkward, but it's good. Nice. See, this is why you save your stickies. I know you. If you had stickies here, you would have thrown your stickies like this,
Yeah,
and then you would have done this, and you would have been like, oh well.
I didn't
you
even
know.
really save my stickies. It just happened to come back on cooldown. Like,
And that's it. That's it. Good job. Good play though. Good play. Careful, you're cheating. Careful. Good. Okay, as long as you know you got him back in time, which you should. Next stickies do not waste.
yeah, I knew it. I knew I was gonna do it.
Where should you go from here? Two options,
I,
right?
I would rotate backwards and then deepen the angle to the left. It's my
You
first
could.
thought.
This angle here is also pretty good too, just given where your Rhine is, right? This is all right. You could just sit
Okay,
right
okay,
here. Yeah, this is all right too. Again, I don't think you need to rush this copy. I think like if you ask yourself, is Zarya going to be so much better than Echo here? Not necessarily,
True, yeah.
right? And also, do you need to copy right now? Not necessarily. Not with the position that you're at.
'Cause this is one of those things that I truly like. I really do think that the reason why I'm like rushing these copies is because I feel like a lot of times I would copy too late, like all the time. I'm
Right,
thinking
right.
that's what I'm trying to do, but at the same time, it doesn't make sense to you when you explain it. So
I think it's one of those things where you just need to kind of understand the risk threat, the threat level of your positioning. You know what I'm saying? Like that positioning, you're standing kind of behind your supports, your tanks engaged. You're not under any threat whatsoever, right? So I want either one of two things: either oh my goodness, I'm about to die, I'll copy, or set up aggressively pre-fight so that you know that people are going to be looking at me right now. Does that make sense?
that makes sense. It's weird because it's like no matter what, I'm like, I mean, yeah, the last sentence makes the most sense because no matter what, when I copy, like it feels like no matter what's going on, they're all turning to look at me no matter what. So
Right. Right.
Yeah.
This isn't cheating. This is okay. It's just a little bit out in the open, so just be careful. Would have preferred you to
Yep.
do this exact same thing, just from hugging this wall a little bit tighter, right?
Okay, yeah,
And then
makes
also ask yourself, is there a better angle available that's not quite so long distance out in the open? Like if you don't like this here, you can also just shoot here. This is an angle too, or you could shoot up, from here as well. So it's like one of the things where you fly out in the open, but it's also probably not the best angle available, and you're on as blind. That's unfortunate too. Okay.
Just one of those. Like I think I try to get people, like especially if I'm going against like I mean this game is not necessarily one of those games, but if I go against like a lot of hit skins and stuff, I just want them to look at me and then I try to run. And it's really I don't know if that's
Yeah.
really valid or not. Granted I got punished for that because my cover was not great, but I felt maybe that's what I was trying to do, just like throw stickies, get them to look my way and then run
Yeah,
away.
sure. Just do it from
Okay.
cover. If you want them to
Yeah.
look your way and you're not in a position where you can safely make them look your way without dying, then maybe you should reconsider.
Yeah, like that was poorly executed type thing, but okay. I'll
Okay.
just think about
Any
it.
questions?
I don't think so. I think we've covered a lot of the big points I needed on
Okay.
on Echo. How much
Echo,
time?
no
Okay.
cheating. Take angles around the enemy. Play cover. Keep an eye on the brainless sticky spam.
Yeah.
Set up ult plays, but don't force it if you're safe. Something safe, something. Practice. I want you to practice before every single fight with Echo. Ask yourself, okay, where are they? What angle should I take where I can kind of look for backline, spam tank, spam or dive, whatever. Just kind of stay on the outside, right? Where would that be right now? Where should I try? And just practice that over and over and over and over and over again. And then practice that. Keep an eye on your sticky spam. Practice keeping an eye on, how am I setting up my ultimates? And just practice them one at a time. Right? You've had these sessions before. I would say you don't need to